up again, guys? This is Axe back. We got some Lord's Mobile things to do. Now, check this out before we get started. Let's get it on. We got a good topic for you guys today. A little bit of Lord's Mobile 101. I'm going to introduce to some of you guys some YouTubers and Lord's Mobile that some of you probably have never heard of. And even if you search videos in Lord's Mobile, you probably wouldn't find some of these YouTubers. A lot of them have come and gone from the game. It happens, guys. That's just how it goes. Lord's Mobile, as all of us know, is time consuming. If you're pay to play, it is also financially consuming. So a lot goes on with Lords Mobile. It becomes like your first family or like your only family. So that is the reason why we're going to look at today, though. We're going to look at some of the GOATs, guys. Who is the greatest of all times, the best of all times Lord's Mobile YouTuber? Now, it doesn't have to be that they don't make YouTube videos anymore or that they don't play Lords Mobile anymore. We're just going to look back at some of the best Lords Mobile YouTubers that has ever been in the game. And some of you, if you're a Lords Mobile YouTuber watcher, if you watch a lot of YouTube videos of Lords Mobile, you probably know a lot of them already. Some of you who are new to Lords Mobile, you only really kind of heard of some of the newbie Lords Mobile video YouTubers. So, what are the qualifications? Well, the qualifications is mainly the people who were making Lords Mobile videos at least 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 7 years ago, around that timeline or time frame. So, without any further delay, we're going to get into the videos. Let's look at some of these YouTubers that some of you know and some you do not know. So let's get into it. Now, keep in mind, if you will, I will be making that YouTube video about Lords Mobile. IGG contacted me about my refund that I got. They wanted their money back, but we're negotiating. So we're going to check that out too. So we're going to get right now to these videos, and we're going to start out with who do you think is the greatest Lords Mobile YouTuber of all times. So with that being said, let's get in. First up here, guys. I used to be a part of the Joker family, guys. I used to play with all these guys. Tex Joker. I can't remember all their names now. But I used to play with them, guys. That's how I evolved in Lords Mobile. So, the first video comes from Radical YouTube. So if you ever want to, he does no longer make Lords Mobile YouTube videos, as we will see here. As we see right here. Quitting Lords Mobile, guys. Yeah, a lot of players have, guys. You know, I think the number of players who have quit Lords Mobile is greater than the number of players who are playing Lords Mobile today. I'm talking about a lot of these YouTubers that we're going to be looking at. And a lot of the content they used to make. Let's give it a little listen.
Just now, before we jump into why and other stuff, no, you cannot have this account.
I remember this video.
By the time you are seeing this with this account, will be someone else's account. Okay? I won't be playing this account or any other account anymore. And no, I don't have any alt accounts to give away.
That is just what all of the audience asks when somebody is leaving Lawrence Mobile. So he was a great YouTuber. He also played the game, and he also had great content. As you saw, he had, if we could look, well, you guys are more than welcome to go and check out his channel and his old videos. So shout out to him. He made quite a bit of videos. He's made videos that I was also a part of and in, and I enjoyed them all. So there you have that right there. I will sharpen the image some here. The quality, I guess that's as good as it goes right there. But nonetheless, he was a great YouTuber. He made great content. As far as I know, he definitely played the game, but I don't know his skills set and his knowledge that he really had of the game. He was more so of a person that, to me, that just basically recorded rallies and videos like that. That's how I knew him. He always got all the rallies, all the rally parties, all of the action, all of the updates. He just was a blogger, guys, for YouTube or for Lords Mobile or in Lords Mobile. So that's the first person we're looking at right there. Let's go to the next one. And all of you remember this guy here that was affiliated in some way. He made a lot of the gecko, and he made a lot of videos covering Bren Chong. And in this particular video, he just basically made a video or he made a compilation or a like a tribute to all of Bren Chong's hits and things like that. If you don't know who Bren Chong is, then you haven't been playing Lords Mobile for 5 or 6 years. Yeah, the Bren Chong that we know today is not the Bren Chong that was playing then, but the account is still in Lords Mobile. This he was a great YouTuber, and I definitely watched his videos. I even watched when Bren Chong made videos as well. So we're looking at these guys, and so what we're doing is you tell me of all of the old school, the original Lords Mobile YouTubers or bloggers, YouTube maker, content makers of Lords Mobile on YouTube, and they made them on other platforms as well. Who do you think is the best? Who stands out the most out of all of these YouTubers, guys? So we're looking back at all of them. So in the comments, if you would, in the comments, tell me, comment on who was your favorite of all time Lords Mobile YouTuber. That's right, guys. You remember your boy, Stridox.
What's good, guys? What is good, everybody? I am about to show y'all a glitch slash hack account. What is going on? The exclusive hack not even a hack, bro. It's glitch, fam. It's glitch, and I'm about to show y'all everything. So go ahead and shout out.
Stridox there, and there is the video there. Here's his channel. He used to be a very good Lords Mobile um, YouTube maker. He had great content. He was never one of the players that had a big account or things like that. That was a big spender on the game, but he made great content. And he made a lot of, in a sense, kind of accurate content. He was one of the ones that was knowledgeable of the game to an extent. So he was, Stridox was a great YouTube video. He gave us good content and good videos to watch. I enjoyed watching his channel. So that is him there, and he's making this particular video about a hack, or as he called it, a glitch, because someone in Lords Mobile had, as you can see it there, almost 64 billion might. and their council level was council 11 or something like that. I'm talking about they just had a ton of troops in there. I will go ahead and go forward. Maybe we can see how many troops the person had in there. Just because it was insane, it was crazy, guys. Let's see if we can look at it right here.
Except find a wife. Boom, boom, bam. Let's see what
So let's
else.
take
I
a
wonder
look.
if there's anything else glitch. Bro, what I can do, look at this. Yo, I'm about to beat skirmishes for you. Yo, you owe me.
Okay, let me see.
You owe me, dude.
I need to go back some more.
T4s, you gotta have economy maxed out, you gotta have your military maxed out, so you can't do nothing with your life. Except find a wife. Boom, boom, bam.
So I'm trying to see where
Let's see
the
what else.
where he showed the troops. Let's see if that was it.
Maybe I should update. Already updated. That's no, bro, but you know, I don't know if he did that. Hold on a second.
He was showing the
Alright,
troops somewhere in here, guys. I might have missed it. I apologize. I'm trying to get it. System ain't working all together with me. If I recall, he showed. I haven't watched this video in 4 or 5 years, guys. But it was good then. I don't think. I don't remember where it's at, guys. I'd have to try to find something like that. I don't know where it's at.
Use your glitched account. Ah, it is
Let me see. He
ridiculous.
might show it right there. Let's see.
Yo, Mitchy boy, I got you, bro. Mitchy, bro. I mean, look at attacking. I'm telling y'all right now, fam. Don't be attacking.
Here we go.
1.7. Look at this, dude.
His army size is 1.777. Still he might.
1.7 billion.
Look at those ancient Drake riders, guys. Now he was saying in the video that you it's such a glitch or such a problem because you can't even unlock T4 until you do the research, and this account hadn't done any of that kind of research. So yeah, he had some great content, guys. He was fun to watch.
Is this fight still going
Your boy
on? The BRR
Alpha
fight?
Trex.
There's no way that's
Exactly
still going
right.
on, right?
Knowledgeable,
No. GGO.
always relevant.
Who is GGO? Whose side are
Always
they on?
relevant content for the most part. Always kind of
The titles. Oh no.
divulged information about Lars Mobile that was pretty accurate. He knew, he studied it, he figured it out. So, and he was a spender. He was a player. He had skill sets. He had knowledge of the game. He's played with the best. He is definitely one of the best. He still plays large mobiles to this day. I don't think he goes even half as hard as he used to go. So that's Alpha Trex there, guys, who has been in the game since it began. So he was another great YouTuber in large mobile that, and still is, that was very entertaining to watch as well. So let's go on. And keep in mind, guys, you guys pick who you think is the best of all times Lords Mobile video maker for you in YouTube. Let's go to the next one.
Hang out with one another. And before we get in this video, if I was to live stream this upcoming KVK,
If you don't know
would
who
you guys
this
actually
is.
tune in and shh? Don't worry your pretty little head.
That dude was, guys, BNN C3Z, something like that. This dude, knowledgeable, a spender, great content, skills. He was up there. Big spender? No, but definitely a spender, guys. So yeah, he was real good at the game. But his content was real good, and he always came out with a lot of entertaining videos. So he is probably the favorite, or one of my favorites of all time in Lords Mobile, guys. The dude.
Let me know inside the comments section. But in this video, we are going to go over the best familiars and the best building setups for that's right, your level of gameplay. Without further ado, Scoops, let's just go ahead and dive right into the video, shall we? And so we are going to go down these in packed order.
On VNNCZ3 here, and yes, it is a dark time. I'm just checking to see if these guys are gonna do it.
No, I'm kidding. I'm haggard as fuck. We just did some Wonder Battles, and these guys are checking to see if Shorty Doo-Wop's going to be online or not. So they're sending in random attacks here and there just to see if he's on.
If you don't
And these guys
remember
right here,
this
they're gonna
incident and
reinforce him.
this scene
And
back in
for
the
me, I
days,
don't understand.
guys, Shorty Doo-Wop, English speaker. I think he was from Australia or somewhere up in there. Fantastic, big spender, one of the original first billion mic players, but didn't really have enough help. He used to be in GZT as well as he was in the alliance with B2W. So there they are there, guys. Now back then with all that might, and you see his kills, right? That was a long time ago, guys. Those kills were a lot back then, guys. And there's Medici, the guild YH, just constant war with GZT and B2W back then. They basically just dominated them for real. I mean, they just really, let them have it, and that's the thing about it. The game wasn't fair back then. It wasn't an equal playing field whatsoever. But enough of that. Shorty Doo-Wop was a real knowledgeable. I'm talking about he was a strategist in the game. He was a top spender in the game. And he even confronted and called out Bryn Chung a few times that, that they wanted the battle, come on with it. He's not running. But in this particular thing here, he did have the shield, guys. Yeah, he had the shield, guys. With all of his troops, he was a billion might at this time when they were rallying him. And we'll get more on that in just a little while. But there's your guy there, VNN. Probably, yeah, if you haven't checked out his channel, he came back to Lords Mobile. He did quit. He came back. Stridux that we looked at earlier, he definitely left the game. And we looked at just another video. We'll get to some more. But, yeah, definitely one of the best there. That guy was very entertaining. He was always, it was interesting watching because you were learning and you were being entertained and you were aspiring. So shout out to my guy there, VNN. And here is another YouTuber here, guys. It's just someone that put a video up to basically show Shorty Doo-Wop before he shielded on that rally that was happening from YH. There he was putting a few leaders out. He actually was releasing leaders so that he could cap because they filled his prison. They thought he was offline, but Shorty was online. He recorded the entire thing. So there you have it right there. And he's being rallied. They're speeding up. There's the YouTuber right there, guys. He didn't have a lot of views on his channel and things like that, but he definitely had this. And there you see the shield, a billion might player over 5 years ago shielding, guys. Yeah. That doesn't he didn't have his leader. Let's put that disclaimer out there. He did not have his leader. So this would have not happened to him, and they wouldn't have rallied him without his leader, especially online. So it's a big disadvantage when you don't have your leader. So it's just how it goes back then. And the stats, were way different back then. So there you have it right there. You look at some of the comments that they were saying up there in the comments, in the chat. I think we can see it. There we go. Yeah. It was a huge thing. Uh, Very huge thing back then for him to get rallied and have to shield guys. That was embarrassing. And and I understand. I completely agree with why he quit the game. You're just constantly spending into the game, and your account can't really hold up as much as he spent on the game. I'm talking about he had pretty much almost a maxed out account back then. Uh, Not all champion, but very top gear, all top heroes, very great stats. But at the same time, it's difficult. Um, so that you can see the dialogue, the kingdom chat up there. Everybody's like talking. Uh, but back then it was difficult, guys. You wasn't reaching a billion might back then. Way back then, that was like this. This was probably about 6 years ago, guys, when he got rallied there. Over 5 years ago. When being a billion might player really meant a lot of money. You know, a lot of money. So yeah, big mic drop, and I understand why he quit the game, because you invest so much, you can only do so much. You do so little. So I can see why he quit the game, guys, because it's just he was spending so much, he had very little help. And when he was in a rivalry with YH and their family, it's just he was just outnumbered, guys. It's just outnumbered. I'm talking about that just was not the only way he would have continued to play large. The only outcome of him continuing to play large mobile was just constantly spending money of warring constantly, because it was like they were enemies to death. I mean, literally. And there was no sanctuaries back then, guys, and there was no sanctuary back then. So troops that were lost, and that was very extremely costly. So let's get to the next one, guys. Well, there you have it, guys. There's the next YouTuber. He's probably the best of all time. This video here went just to show Priestess versus the 11K Heroes. Great video. Slowed it down in slow motion just to really be able to get the details of the animation and things like that. I'm talking about just a great video, guys. We can turn it up some. That's what the heroes used to sound like back then, which I really preferred. Like, I forgot the name of the one that makes certain sounds, but I preferred some of those sounds back then compared to today. I'm gonna go forward a little bit. Round 2. Fight! One of my favorite videos of all time here. First the 11K. There's my favorite hero too as well. She's out of here. Time to work on her now. And if you don't know who this YouTuber is, you guessed it, guys. Ed from Kansas City. What's up? This video was over 5 years ago, 6 years ago, something like that, or whatever. It's about over 5 years ago when I first got that hero. When it came out, I got it because, yeah, it's the only hero they got that's looks like African or something, or African American, or Black America, or just black, or whatever you want to call it. It's the only hero that they have that looks like that, so that's why I got it. It's my favorite. So yeah, he's that's my video, guys. Let's roll.
Your leader is mine. Oh, guys, it's your boy, Worthy Prince, coming at ya with another Lord's Mobile video.
If you don't know him, then you really don't play Lords Mobile. Worthy Prince has been around, another YouTuber for Lords Mobile and of other games as well. Has been around forever. Very knowledgeable, is a spender, and does make very great content. He could be the GOAT or one of the GOATs. Definitely one of my favorites. Definitely want some great content, and he is educational content. Accurate, quite accurate. Better than Alvartrex. Better than VNN. Debatable, because those dudes pack some knowledge. They were not the most knowledgeable people in the game. Some of the high level spenders who really have a time to more invest mental as well as their finances into Lost Mobile. Some of those players are the most knowledgeable of the game. They're the ones that entrepreneur and find out things about Lost Mobile. Shorty Doo-Wop was a Lost Mobile scientist, guys. Is if I can put it out there like that. Yeah, top of the list, top of that 1% Lost Mobile players, as was Bren Chong. So, if you don't know Worthy Prince, there's his channel right there. He still makes great content. He still is playing and maxing out his account or going in that direction, which it will take some time, but he is really going there. So, with that being said, let's keep it moving.
Hey everybody.
Now, you know, you can't
Just wanted
talk
to show you guys something funny
about
right
Lost
now,
Mobile
because it just came to my attention
without Sneaky Squad,
that
without Sneaky Tashi.
there's this guy right here. His name
Top
is Master
1%,
GQ.
up there with the best.
I captured his
Very
video
extremely
and killed a
knowledgeable
bunch of
on the
his
level
troops
as far as
a couple of
what
days ago. Or actually, it
Alvatrex
was
would
a
have
couple years
been
ago. It was
and
actually
what
last
Stridax would have been, and probably
And
Worthy
what he
Prince.
did was,
So he's a beast.
he popped
He made good content. He
the
made
mushroom,
very
right?
good
So that he can
content.
get his
Very
loot back in
entertaining.
24 hours.
Not as
But,
much
anyways,
as
let me change the title.
maybe Alvatrex,
essentially, what I
and
wanna
definitely
show you
not as
guys is
much
what
as
not to
VNN
do
would be, and definitely not
whenever
as much.
you
Certainly as not Worthy
pop a
Prince is.
mushroom, right?
But he's
Because,
definitely a legend in the game.
First of all, this guy is unshielded.
He's great. He's a great player. So there he is, guys. If I can put some definition in there for you guys. Oops. Get some definition here. You can see a little better.
Hey
There
guys.
he is, guys.
I'm glad that so many of you
All right, so let's move to the next one. Keep in mind, guys, who you think is the number one best of all time, whether they're playing now or we're playing then. Lords Mobile YouTube. Yes, exactly. She's been playing for quite a few years, guys. I think she's also one of the ones that have left the game.
32 million troops that were part of my castle. And I want to say they put up a great fight. But unfortunately, the multiple rallies were just too much. And a shout out to the guild that actually did it. I would completely tip my hat off to you, but the nonstop spamming of BS afterwards has proven that although you might have deep pockets, you do not have any swag.
All right, girl. All right, so yeah, she is definitely one of the favorites too, guys. Not a big spender in large mobile, not the best in knowledge, but good content though. Very great content, very fun to watch in many ways. So there you have it. There's her channel, lady. she got zeroed on this particular video, guys. She had got videos that she was showing. So there's that one there. Definitely your boy Duck Hunter is in there, of course.
Sorry, yeah, I totally forgot that this clip was actually connected to the full rally that I had done. It was actually.
And there's his channel.
Lord's Cup.
Definitely a strategist, guys. By all means, a spender. Great content, mainly on warring and strategies and educational and trapping, mainly. But overall, great content, fun to watch. Uh, very good YouTuber, and he's just got a real nice, you know, personality about himself. So there he is right there. And he's been around forever as well with good content, lots of videos. You can see it right there, Duck Hunter Gaming. So check him out if you're on the channel. Check any of these guys' channel out. Some of them don't make content anymore, but check them out. So we got one more, I think, to go. Let's get on with it. I'll go backwards. Yes, indeed, guys. My boy here, I really did like this guy quite a bit.
It's Mel, and I'm coming out with another Words Mobile video. So we got this update, and everybody's talking about it. So we're getting Kingdom versus Kingdom. Gonna happen this upcoming weekend, and it's gonna be new way. It's gonna be three-way conflict. So before it was 1v1, then we had Open Kingdom, and now it's gonna be some threesome. So
There he is, guys. Melchick. If you don't know Melchick, he's been making YouTube videos for 10 years or so, guys. Of other games and stuff, and he started with Lords Mobile when it came out. This was way back in the days, guys. Now keep in mind, guys, it was rough back then, guys, because even 3,000 gems were a lot back then, guys. Yeah. So 40 something million might, 100 million might, 200 million might, 400 million might. If you had 400, 300, 200 some million might, you were really a bad person. Back then I had 180 million might, but I didn't have unlocked T4 at that time, way back then. But he was another great YouTuber. I really enjoyed him, like, personally. He was like the person he was very sensible. He kept it real. He is the only player in Lords Mobile I have ever seen zero himself. He quit Lords Mobile and zeroed himself because he was tired of Lords Mobile IGG's BS. The migration, the cost to migrate. And that was one of the reasons why he zeroed himself, but it didn't really benefit him to help Lords Mobile because he came back about 3 years later. Anyway, he's a great YouTuber. He made excellent content. He was a spender. And so he's definitely one of my favorite of all time. And I had nothing but love for him and just admiration. And my hat was off to him when he zeroed himself, because I was like, I wish I could have zeroed myself and walk away from the game. But I had so much invested, like so many others, and like he did. But I didn't do it. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. It's like, yeah, it's like throwing your full wallet with a, whole check or your whole life savings over the bridge. Anyway, let's keep it moving. So he was definitely a great YouTuber. I enjoyed him. So out of all these YouTuber guys, who is your favorite of all time? You guys let me know in the comment section. Pick your vote. Pick your pick. Who do you think is the greatest YouTuber of all time? Now, this doesn't include Farah and Langer and Gummy YouTube and London Boy YouTube channel and Oleg the Best YouTube channel, and all of these really good. They make really great content, guys. but they were not way back then. So they are still really great YouTubers with magnificent content. We know that. Smooth, free to play. I'm talking about Smooth D, free to play. So many of them out there, guys, that made really good YouTube content. So I want to give a shout out to them as well. It ain't like I don't watch their content or their YouTube channel, and it's just that what we're talking about right now is the people back then, the greatest of all time. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, guys. Please engage with the content. Hopefully this video is not having a orientation, landscape, string ratio problem like this thing does at times. Hopefully it's clear for you guys and it's enjoyable. So with that being said, I will be back with that other video from IGG. I'm out for now, guys. Have a good weekend. Have a safe work week coming up. That's what I'll be doing. I'm out.